setting up my stand here and whatnot. I just posted a whole bunch of shorts of getting my firearm into, what do you call it? Working order. YouTube, see that sign? Nothing's for sale. YouTube, see that sign? Nothing's for sale. And YouTube, look at that sign. Same thing. Not for sale. Nothing, bro. Nothing's for sale. We do nothing wrong here. What we're sorting is just brass. We're going to be shorting brass, and that is all. And if you don't like it, well, we can kick your bum. Whoa, when you put that on silent, what's up, Mason? Let's put our phone on silent real quick. Real quick like. Yes, sir. We're going to be sorting some brass, guys. Oh, it'd be a better angle probably on YouTube. Creator, Elijah. So, we got all this brass here. A whole box full. And I need to sort it. So, what's up, Banana? First one to like. And Mason was the first one in the chat. Awesome. So, let me clear away here. YouTube, none of this stuff is firearms. It was just brass. It's just brass, buddy. We ain't touching nothing illegal here. All right. My marker in here. I think it's up here on top. Here we go. We got a marker right here. Can I be a mod? Unfortunately, I don't really need any right now. Let's see here. Let's mark on here 338 Lapua, because that's what's in this box. Thanks, Creator. Appreciate you. You guys see the shorts I just did of sighting in my AR? Let's see. I already had it fairly sighted in before. I just needed to get it in. For the piggies. I got a pig hunt. Alright, that's 338 Lapua. We're probably not going to use that one much. Let's see. I got to get something bigger to hold this tablet up at the right angle here. There, we'll use that one. There we go. Sorry it's not that close of a view, or it's kind of far. Or I'll put you guys farther back. Let's try that. So we got to sort some ammo here. Whoa, I just dumped my water over. At least some of it. Okay, fail. Alright. I don't think I have any rifle round. Like for 30-30. Let's see, those are 460s. In along with the 454 Casuls. As long as I don't have 45 Colt in here, it should be fine. I can keep those together. So 460, more of that. Where's the 45 Colt? I think I ran out of those. We'll just make... do I have a bin that says 45 Colt? I almost thought I did. I want to make sure I don't make another bin that says the same thing, right? What's up, Gilly? Yeah, I don't know. The other view's not quite as nice. If you guys are over there on Twitch and Rumble, appreciate it. We are sorting brass. I'm sorry it's not the greatest view. Canella, don't hop on the couch. No, I see you heading over there. Canella, no. You're just about to hop up in that little pocket. I saw that. Yes, I did. You stay down off the couch. See? See? You stay down. Yes. Wait for you kisses. I'm trying to persuade me. Alright. Oh. I don't think I have a 45 Colt written on a bin. I think I had one or two written on somewhere. Let's see here. Oh, thought I did though. 44 Magnum was the one I did. Okay. There we go. This one we do, 44 Mag. Gotta go, my phone is at 3%. Uh-oh, that ain't good. Alright, that's 45 Colt. Let's make one of these bins 45 Colt. 45. I'll put LC because technically it's long Colt. We were talking about that last night, remember? Alright, this one's going to be 454 and 460. Alright. 454, 44. That over there. 45 Colt. I got this kneeling pad to sit on here. Pretty nice. 460, 44. I didn't realize I had this much 44. Good. Good. I like it. I'll have more 44 to load. And 45. Let's see here. 454 and 460. I'm going to put those together because I don't have that much of 454. And they would use the same projectile speed-wise. 460, 45. Even though 45 is the same size. I need to make one. Do I have one for 45 ACP yet? I think I do. I think this one right here is. Yep, 45 ACP. This one right here is. So 45 ACP. 45 ACP. Right on, my brothers, don't you get weary. Right on, my sisters, don't you get weary. I need to make something for the rifle stuff. I don't have anything for the rifles. So like this is 270 and 30-06. For now, I'll put them in the same box. I'll sort the rifles stuff another time probably, because there's another 30-06, 30-06. I think this one was 303 British. Yep. AR 556 223. 460, 460. I like my 460s. There is a 454 Casull Hornady. Those must have been those California approved copper ones. I had a few of them. I think I still do. Hey Russell, what's going on, brother? Appreciate you coming by. 45, 357 mag. I don't know if I have one of those anymore. Let's see, this one right here's got some bigger boys in it. Let me see what this has. I think these are 460s as well. Those are 500s. They be 500. These are those oddball ones, the 3220 and 2520s. Those go in there. These are 380s, which I do have a few. Well, actually, these are oddballs. There's 25 in here, 10, 25, 35. I thought I had another one that was oddballs. These Makarovs. These are oddball too, these Makarovs. They can go in here. They're Russian Makarovs. Let's see here. These are oddball shells. What in the world? This one looks like a 9, but it doesn't say anything about a 9 on it. It says WMA 22. I don't know what that means. WMA 22. 357. And there's a 45. Yeah, 45 auto. Whoops, wrong one. It goes back there. Where's my 9mm one? Oh, I got this huge bin still. Probably still have another 2,000 here that need done or more. And make sure those are the same size. Yeah. They just had a weird number on them. Yep, those should work. Okay, so this one's for 9. Oh, they're kind of heavy. Oh, what's that one? 300 Savage. Oh, that should go in oddball. I have a couple of them up there on the shelf that I need to reload. What's up, MG? M. Gabriel, what's up? We're sorting brass for the night. I've been doing some reloading, and it's time to sort all this brass that I've gotten that was in storage. Went and picked it all up, so we're sorting it. Sort. Of course, if it's 22, I don't reload those, so I just put them in this box here of just brass, or if it's bad brass, it's all rusty, uncleanable. I need a box for the, or we'll use this one, a box for the 5.7, because we'll have a decent amount of those. They go in these things. Alrighty. We need something for a 357 mag, too, because there's a few of those in here. I have a 22 in it? Yeah, it does. Where's that little pile of 357 mag? I'll just make a side one here. A little side quest. 357 Magnum Aguila. Those were hot ones. let's see, those are 30-30, so those go here with the rifle rounds. 300 Savage and 5.56 223. I should have kept my 5.56 and 223 separate. I think I put them all together, which isn't good because they take different pressures. Never thought about that because I didn't think I was going to reload much. Now that I am, wish I would have. 45 Colt, 45 Colt. Oops, did I put a 44 Magnum over there? No, it's 45 Colt. It's a 44 Super Remington. 44, I mean, not 44 Colt. 454. No, my buddy just came home. 45 Colt. Oh, 22, that goes in the trash. Hey, Brooke. Where'd this brash come from? From shooting. From shooting over the past 2, 3, 4 years. .44, 457 Magnum, 44, 454, no, that's 460, 45, 300 Savage, that goes in the oddball bin. What is so funny? Let's see, are these 9? Yeah, these whole things are 9. We'll just dump it in here. Oh, I need to shut that door. We'll see how long that light lasts. It had 2 bars. It probably needs more. Let's see, what are these ones here? 45 Colt, 45 Colt, 45 Colt, and 45 Colt. All right, let's go in that bin. Brooke says, how's it going? Oh, pretty good. I just got, this afternoon, I sighted in my AR for the pig hunt. I just posted a whole bunch of shorts about it. Check it out if you guys could. I'd appreciate it. So we're putting 460 in here and 454 Casull. Yeah, there's the 460. Pretty big. The brass. 945 auto. This is probably 45 auto then too. Ouch. Got my nail back. Yep, empty brass. The whole thing. Multiple brands in there for some reason. Just bent my nail back. What'd you do that for? Ouch. There we go. Alright, we will, I guess, slide that back in there. Wonder why it's different brands, even though it was all in the same box. Winchesters, and there's some other ones in there. GFL, which is usually Fiocchi, I thought. But it was all out of the same box, pretty sure. Yeah, I need to get some 45 auto, 45 ACP or whatever, dies, so I can start loading that stuff. That way I can shoot it more often. I don't shoot it that much. I worked today when I was target practicing. 45 Colt. 45. There's a... Ooh, what's that, a 25? Yeah, that's a 25 auto, I think. Or no, that's a 32. That's a 32 auto. That goes inside the miscellaneous stuff. Let's see here. This is 762, 57. Whoa, yeah. Okay, that's 22 brass. That goes over there. That's a 9. 45, 45 auto. 9. I need dies for 5.7 too. Yep. Good old 5.7. 30-30 I do, but I need some projectiles for a lot of stuff too. For 5.7 and for 30-30. 45 Colt. 357. This is the boring part of reloading, guys. Sorting ammo. Sorting ammo. She's a badass bitch. Let's see here. Hornady. That's some good stuff. Well, that's 454 Casull. No wonder it's good. That's some good stuff. What's that? 270? 30 out of 6. 44. 44. 45. I got a decent amount of 45 because I shoot it a decent amount, as in 45 Colt. Or I did in the past. My old cowboy gun, I like shooting that thing. It's not old, but it's fun. Remington 223 ICE. ICCNTF. ICE-NTF, whatever that is. It might have been some of my remans I had. There's a 22 Magnum. That goes in the recycle. The brass. 5, 7, 9. 454 Casull. Salt matte brass. See, this box must have been before I had the AK. Because there's no AK in here yet. I've had the AK though for like 3 years, close to it, if not. Oh, that one's no good. That one looks like it got eaten up. Look at that. Crunch, crunch. Shows there's only 2 people in here. I doubt that. I don't think I can reshape that one, folks. It's pretty bad. That one's getting garbaged. Getting trashed. Aguila 357 mag. 44 mag. 300 Savage and 45 Colt. My hands are going to smell like brass when I'm done with all this. What's that big boy? 460. Oh yeah. Big boy. Colorado. Oops, there goes the 22. 45 Colt, both of those. 9. This has a lot of 45 auto in it and 45 Colt. I hope I can find some 10s. I need some 10s. I want to reload some 10s. I don't know where those are all at. 44, 45. Here's looks like a 10. That's a 45. 454 Casull. Hey, creator. I'm here just cooking dinner and listening in. Oh, yeah, well, I'm just mumbling to myself. When I mumble to myself, what a wonderful brass. Right? And I mumble to myself. Definitely got a lot of 223, 556 in here. I'll have to sort all these too because obviously Remington 223 is not as much pressure as a 556. So I gotta sort those out properly. 44, 45. Nice, we're gonna get more of those loaded. 45 Colt, 44 mag. Noise. 45 Colt. Colt 460. Whoops. Remington 223s.
just called to let you know that I'm celibate.
44, 54.
Hey, I just called to let you know.
5. My roommate's being goofy tonight. He's calling his buddies up and saying, I just want to let you know I'm celibate. Little weirdo. He might be just doing it on Omegle. He does some weird stuff sometimes. My roommate. Oh, 22 mag. It goes in there. 454 Casull. Casull. There's another one. Yeah, 45. 44. Nana. Looks like a 44, yep. 45 Colt. Well, that's a different one. 45 Colt SS. Oh, these are the ones that are high pressure. These are the ones that take the small primer. They're in the Barlows that are 987 foot-pounds of energy. So these are made for a lot of pressure. People still use Omegle. My friend does. He does. It's an in thing with the nerds. I don't know. Yeah, it's still an in thing, I guess. Oh, that's a 20. No, that's a 32. Yep, a 7.65 millimeters. So that's a 32. That goes in the oddball bin. 45 Colt. Another 22 mag shell. I'm still wondering where my 10 mil are. I should have like 30 or 40 of them. Or more. I mean, I probably shot 100 or more through, and I usually save all my brass. 44 mag. That's some Starline. Wow, that's a heavy strike. That would have been from my 45 auto that I have, the 1911. And that thing firing off, no problem. All done pierced through, we're all good. All right. 44. 5.7s over there. Got another 32. Sure looks like it. Yep, 7.65. Fiocchi. I actually have the projectiles for those. I could load them up. I have them for 25 as well, but I don't know if I have the primers for them. Yeah, actually I do. It'd be small. Small pistol primer. I have the die for both of those as well, so I could reload those. Canella's sneezing out there. Going at it. What's the matter, Canella? What you sneezing at, girl? 44 and 45. They're so close to the same size, the case. 357 mag. It's a little 22, that gets in the bin. 45, 45. Looks like 44, but it's not. It's 45. There's some scrap brass. Scrap brass. S&B 45 auto. Looks like a 9. Yep, 9mm Luger FC. Federal cartridge. Federal cartridge. Another S&B. 9mm. Oh yeah, that's a 32 again, it looks like. Yep, that goes over here. That actually says 32 auto on it instead of 7.65. 45 Colt. Well, we're getting there slowly. Slowly but surely. Just trying to figure out where my 10s are at. What do you want, Nella? There's no room in here for you. It's full. 45, 45. It's full in here, Canella. Ugh. What do you want? It's full, see? You can't get past. She's gonna try. You can't get through. She told you. You gotta go out. Come here. There you go. There you go. So I just want to make sure I was okay in here, I guess. I don't know. Ooh, there we go. What are you gonna use for the javelina again? Hey, you must have not saw my shorts. She wants in here already. Canella, no. It uses these 223s. Although this one, yeah, this is a 223. 45 Colts, 45 autos, 270. Canella, no. You mind your own business. You don't need to go in here. 257s? Yep. PPU. PPU! 44 Magnum. It's a little 32, that one. My leg falling asleep. Ugh, my right leg. One's got a rock in it or something? That's weird. 44 mag. 300 Savage. That goes in the oddball because it is an oddball. Just took a peek. Looks like a sweet setup. Yeah, it's not too bad. The only thing not original on it is the bipod. I just got that recently, and it worked good. And the oh, someone's over here commenting. And the sights, obviously. What we got? That's a bot. Metaphorical verified. So for bot. Always on there. 454 Casull. 45. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not running into any 10s yet. I mean, I haven't shot as many 10s, yeah, but 44, 450, 460. The one short's getting a lot more lives or views than the rest of them. I already had 300 something after a couple minutes. Versus the rest are less. This is a Remington Wolf 223. Remington Wolf. What's up, David? We're sorting ammo down here. Here, I'll see if I can tilt you down a little bit more. Not much. I can lower it. I don't know if that would help or not. There we go. Ugh. Sorting some ammo here. Or some brass, not ammo. This is totally legal, YouTube. We're just sorting brass. Be like sorting nuts and bolts. Same thing. We're sorting nut and bolts. Nut and bolts. There's a 9mm. How's your day been, David? David? 45 Colts. Hands are going to be dirty after this. Brass ain't clean. Should have a separate box for those. The 223s. Oh well. Hey, look at that one. It's got the tip shoved into it just for the fun of it. It's a 45 auto. We'll just put it in there. Auto. Auto Simhauser. Some older gentleman I used to know. Is that a 10? No, that's 45. 45 Colt. 45 Colt. That looks like a 44. Yep. 45 Colt. 44 mag. Yep. Sort. 44 mag. Looks like a 44 mag too, yeah. Sorting. Snorting and snorting. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely have some 22s in here. They're towards the bottom. 45 Colt. Bravado. 9. What's that one sound? VNM? That's a weird one. Huh. There's another 9. I need to find those 10s. Where are you at, 10? That one? Well, some of these start looking like it, and then they're like, no, it's not. 9s. The big ones are on the bottom. All the smaller ones are towards the top. There's a 44, 45. Thought Wolf was the cheap Russian. But that was a 223, it said. Normally it would be, yeah. They're steel case, but that was a brass. That's why I was like, what? I was like, what in the world? Hey, what do we got here? Is that a 9? Yeah, it is. 45. Some more 9s. The Win, and this other one's WMA, Winchester MA. It's a military casing. Yep. Got a lot of 22 down the bottom. We'll sort that afterwards. We'll just dump it in the recycle. Oh, there's another 32. Right there. Goes in the special bin. Here's the big old 460, guys. It's as tall as a 223, actually taller. Fits right in it. Oh, there's another one of those hot ones. The SS Colts 45 Colt. It can hold 980 something foot-pounds of energy. They're a bare load hard cast. Stout as stout. Really hot. See, all the smaller stuff is towards the bottom here. It rattles itself down in. We got a 44 and a 44. 44, 44, 45 auto, 44, 44 Remington, 454 Cazul, 45 Colt, 9 mil, 45 auto, 44 mag, 223s, there's a 32. Got a whole bunch of 22 mag and 22 in here. There's a loaded one. It's all bent. Poor guy. He didn't make it through. Pobrecito. There's another 32. 44. Yep. Oh, there's another loaded 22. That one does not have a bend in it or a nick. That one's still good. Put that one up there. 44. Both of those. 45, and there's a hot 45. I'll have to separate those and separate, because then I know I can use those in bare hard cast loads and when I reload them. Reload. Let's load out. Reload. What's up, Zero? You collect the range brass. No, this is actually my own collection over about 3-4 years. Like this box, if you saw my short, was plumb full, like even humped. And then this box up on top has, I don't know about this much in it. There's another 22 that's perfectly fine. It's got a weird symbol on an R with a shield. Put that up by the Aguila one I found in here. No, I mean, I have picked up some there sometimes. Like there'll be people next to me that doesn't want their brass, so I'll pick it up. I'll ask them, hey, do you mind putting it in a pile? I'll take it. Because I reload. Now, if you work over there, you can pick it up too. Which I got asked to volunteer there. If I could do it like on a Saturday, maybe off and on, that'd be kind of fun. How you doing, by the way, JP? 44 mag. There's a few of these, like some 44 mag, which I would have loaded, were from a guy from the range. He shot it and gave it to me, and same with some 9. He let me take it. He's like, I don't reload. He's one of the ROs that were there early practicing. 357, 9 mil, 454 Cazul, 45 Colt. A lot of little stuff down the bottom here. And Zero, how's it going? Still vertical. Oh, you're still vertical. Yep. Seafood salad with chicken and a biscuit crackers. That's dinner. Yep. That's dinner. I didn't eat yet. I just got back from sighting in my AR a little bit ago. It was down about 4.5 inches. And so I raised it. We got within about this big of a circle in a 50-yard. That should be good for piggies, I think. Creator says my local. Well, of course, it was breezy, too. Local range just sells all the brass for scrap at the recycle place. There's always people throwing away 44 mag 357. Even the rifle range, only a few people load. Really? Yeah, 44 and 357. That's the stuff you want, especially 44. It's just pricey. Well, and if anybody's shooting 45, they're just as much. 45 Colt. That's what I just showed you there. Well, here's 44 star brass. 44, 45, 45. 45. There's a 9. Yeah, that's a 9. That one looks like a 32. Yep, that's a 32 auto. They're easy enough to see, but the 380s are harder to tell because they're just barely shorter than a 9. Hey, there's a projectile. 45, perfectly fine. There was another one in here too I found that was shoved inside of a shell. Where's that at? Just for the fun of it, I guess we shoved it in there. Right there. It's not even loaded, it's empty. It's just shoved in it. Yeah, I got a lot of 45 auto in here, so this would be nice to load these up. There's another high brass 45 coat. Looks like a 44 mag. No, that's not. They're 45 coats. Starline brass. Pretty good stuff. Zanine, it is. Look a little smaller almost. Oh, look at that. There's a loaded 32, but unfortunately it's been hit twice and didn't go. That's probably why it's in here. 9. What's that? Oh, it's 3 shells in one. It was a 45 auto, a 9mm, and a 32 all slammed into each other. Let's see here. I forget, Creator, do you do some reloading? If so, do you pick up that 44 and the other then? I mean, I would if I were you, obviously. Yeah, the one guy was shooting 44, and he's like, hey, you want the brass line? Sure, because he noticed I was keeping mine. Then, yeah, I got some spear brass of 9mm from one other guy that was the RO there. That was just about, he was practicing real quick like, before his shift kicked in. Some 9s. Towards the bottom, this will be way more 9s, because all the little stuff sinks to the bottom. Maybe that's where the 10s are hanging out. More high brass 45 coat, 44, 45. It looks like a 44. No, it's 45 auto. 44 mag. I could have brought some of my hand loads, but I wasn't really going for that. I told the sheriff, that's whose range that is. I said, I won't be there long. I just need to sight in my AR to make sure it's good. He's like, yeah, as long as you don't have to sight it in much farther than 50. I said, no, I'll probably do 50. But it ended up being where I was at about 62, 63 yards. I mostly only do 38 through 7 at the moment. But I do ask for 44 when I see it. Yeah, because if you ever need it, you got it. You just have to buy the projectiles in. Yeah, I didn't really want to spend a lot of time out there. Then I went over to my parents to see if they were there. They weren't home. But their dog was, Willow, so she said hi to me. She was happy to see me. Wanted me to stay over there longer, but I said, oh, I gotta go. Can't stay around. They have that Australian Shepherd that you saw in some of the shorts while I was working on that deck of theirs. Decker. S&B 45 auto. That's because I bought some, what brand was that? It was Hertzter or something. Hertzter 45 auto, and I think the casing were S&B. There's some 9. There's a lot of 9 down on the bottom here. I'm just trying to get all the big ones out first. But where is my 10mm? I do not know. There's some more high brass. 45. There's another one. 45 coat. My roommate's taking a shower, so you heard the shower turn off. The shower. What we got here? 45 coat. 9mm, 9mm. Those both 45s? Yeah, Colts. .45 auto. I also pick up, which I did get a pocket full, a little more than that. Where I was shooting at, some of them didn't pick up their brass, so I always pick up theirs. And there was some 9mm that was good. Some Spear and some Blazer brass. So I picked that up. Hornady Luger, that's a good case. I like that. It's a 9mm. Well, yeah, Luger. Duh. 45 Colt. Maybe he will sing to us again. Y'all like last night? Yeah. Sing to me of There's another 22. It's not fired. It was up there. I don't know how those snuck in there. You can see if it has a nick in it would make sense, but maybe it's in that other box. There's some 45. It could be in that other box, maybe. That's where I found my case. There's another high brass 45 Colt. The 32. My 10's got to be in that other box then. If not, I don't know where they are then. Because I pretty much saved all my brass ever since I started shooting more heavily. Just because I was like, well, you can even recycle it. It's brass. Like, right? Is that a 9? Yeah, it looks a little smaller than a 9. Oh, yeah. Looked at a job today repairing a roof this morning. It's an old mobile home from like 67 or 70 something. It's really old. Just hope I can fix it up okay. I mean, I'm sure I can. It's just right away he was like, we're going to be selling this property. I don't want to put too much money into it. Then I was like, well then, like, what's your budget, you know? I want to know what your budget is so I know, like, you can even afford it. Because it's kind of bad, the roof that got messed up. It's kind of bad. It's definitely doable, but... And I'm going to make it look nice, but... I told him, I said, I'll get some numbers together. I didn't tell him how much I would charge per hour, because that's probably what I would do with that one by the hour. Hey, Minty, what's up, Glass? What you sorting? We're sorting brass. Like projectile brass for firearms. I was here earlier while at work, just didn't chat. Home now and watching while eating. What you eating? I didn't get any supper yet together for myself. But yeah, Minty, we got the AR sighted in for the piggy hunt on Saturday. I could start tomorrow, but I got a job tomorrow. So we're starting on Saturday. We got to walk some washes because that's where they were at the other day when we were hiking during Christmas. I have my brass deprimed and sorted. Well, right now we're sorting first. Then I should deprime them, even though these are all first firings. And then clean them. I haven't been depriming them first, which might be okay for the first shooting, but... Oh, there's another little 32. Little bitty baby. Little bitty baby. Yep. Nachos. Nacho cheese. It's not my cheese, it's nacho cheese, it's his cheese. Nacho cheese. So stop complaining. It's nacho cheese. Got that from Kentucky Ballistics. It's funny in that respect. Getting down to the bottom, we have a shotgun shell in there. Are you scraping them or refilling? Scrapping? Oh, we'll be refilling them. So, I did, let's see, so far we did 509 mil, about 100 357 Magnum, 50 38 Special, 3 38 Special plus Ps, because I only had 3 of those rounds, or the shells. And then I did about 144 mag and about 145 Colt. And then we did about 338 Lapua. Deep prime brass is just easy to reload when the mood hits. Yeah, because it's less time. It's already deprimed. You just pop them in and load them and you're done. So it's cheaper to refill them. If you're doing mass 9mm, probably. But definitely like 44 mag probably would. 357 mag. Heavier rifle rounds like 338 Lapua. Maybe 50 BMG as well. Ammo's just so much right now, so I would think a lot of the stuff would be cheaper. Yeah, this one's been shot a couple times. This 22 and it didn't go off. Right now, I'm able to get 9mm, at least I was, for, I've got a lot of 9mm, and we were able to get it for, which, it's supposed to be like 8 something a box of 20, but, or a box of 50, but I have not gotten my rebate check in yet. So I need to message them and say, hey, it's been passed. It said it would take 6 to 8 weeks. That was like December I sent that off. 8 weeks would be 2 months, so we're just scraping that right now. I think it was the beginning of December I sent that off. Zero says, with current prices of 9mm coming down, 9mm is not really to save to reload. Yeah, unless you want to do matches, like, what's his name? Ammo Alchemist. He does those hand loads, and so he does a lot of match. That way you can get him a little more precise. And, he just sits there in the evening, just reloading every night, pretty much. He does a lot, which I guess maybe I'm starting to look like that too, reloading a lot. Gives me something to do while I chat with you guys, and it needs done. So, hey, there's 45. Coke, another one. Some trash, little grass vermin. 44? No, another 45. Getting down to the little stuff now. Mostly little. These are both 45 Colt. Let's move this bin out of the way and put it here. Well, it looks like I'm going to have maybe another 50 of 357 mag, probably. Kind of looks that way. What's that? 30-06 Hornady. Noise. Good deer round. Good bear round, too. That's what I'm going to use probably for my bear for distance. 30-06. But reloading Magnum through 4570 is a big money saver. Oh, yeah. Yep. How do you clean your brass? Well, currently I've just been running them since they were a first-time fire. I've just been tumbling with walnut hulls. And then usually call it good, but you really should, even probably the first time, clean them out a little more aggressive, like with either a sonic cleaner, which I have one, or the brushes and all that. Let's see, Eastern says the setup for reloading is where it gets pricey, but it's cheaper than therapy. Yeah, unless you can find your stuff used like I did, that helps. David says I've reloaded more 6.8 PRC and 6.5. No, SPC. Do you mean PRC maybe? 6.5 SPC. That'd be interesting. 6.5 Cree more than anything lately. You've been doing some hunting. I use wet tumbler with stainless bins. Yeah, I have heard of that one. Mine's dry, but I do have this stuff you can stick in with it. That's supposed to help. But it just clumps up the stuff, so I don't know if it's really for dry. Maybe it's more for wet. Especially for tumbling brass. But maybe it's more for wet tumbles. But I know what you're talking about. There's a 32. I think, what's his name has a wet one like that. It's a sideways bin, right? It's like this big sideways bin about this big and that long. Screws the end on. 6.5 SPC. I've never heard of that. What's an SPC? 6.8. Same. Lemon shine for the win. Lemon shine? What's this? What did I hear? Lemon. Ooh, there's another one. 45 Colt. Yeah, I haven't heard of 6.8 SC. SPC, special purpose cartridge. Oh, it's a chance for a rock tumbler. Yeah, that's what they look like. Yeah, the wet tumbler with stainless pins and some simple green works like a charm. I think wet would probably be good because it would help break down the carbon more. You do less scraping. Special purpose cartridge, a 6.8. Is that the 277 Fury? Is that the same one? The 277 Fury that the military came out with? I'm pretty sure that is, right? Hey, compliant! He's like, desert! But I did see a post on reloading page using car wash soap. Might give a try. Hey, if it's cheaper or even works better, why not give it a try? Everybody's got car soap, right? Another little baby 32. Little baby. Yeah, these are all first-time fires because I did them myself, so they don't have a lot of carbon in them then. Oh, this is the Oddball brand. I was wondering what brand it was. It's VN, V as in Vortex, N as in Nancy, M as in Michigan. VNM. The 9mm. Interesting. Let's see. It looks like a lot of sorting to do. Yeah, we're almost done though. We're getting there. Use lab grade citric acid and dish soap in my wet tumbler. 6.8 SPC was prior to the 277 Fury. 6.8 was a contender for troop round, but washed out. How's that 277? Is it staying firm or is it washing out too? No, it's a small frame round, great for hogs and yotes. 6.8 Remington SPC. Okay, similar to a 5.56 223 then, huh? Because those are really good for piggies and yotes too. I'm actually have a piggy hunt coming this weekend. Starts tomorrow, but I got work tomorrow. Yep, I have work tomorrow. So we're starting Saturday. Sighted in the AR today with the 223. 223. Decided on 277. I think cost of high pressure ammo will be downfall. Yeah, probably. That would be high pressure, I'm pretty sure. Mostly what's in here now is 9mm 22 mag, which just goes in the recycle, and 5.7, and a couple floaters in there that are 45 ACP or 45 cold. Not a lot in here that's oddball. I still didn't find any 10 in here, so it's got to be in my other one. Is that a 10? Nope. Winchester 45, probably white box. White box. Box of chocolates. Never know what we're going to get. JP says, Javelina up north or down by you? By me. So JP, we have the ones, it's right here, the zone where I'm at, 35A, I think. Near Fort Huachuca, Sierra Vista, Hereford. Aaron, what's up? Do you ever reload 8mm Mauser? I haven't yet. I don't think I have any dies for it. I found some 7mm, or was it 7.5 Swiss, something. But I haven't done any Mauser yet. I found a box of soft point 8mm Mauser. I had to pay $20 for it. So that's $1 a round. But I need to find some soft point 7.62 by 54R. It's just, I don't know where to find it for ballistic testings. Quick Google says military's going with the 277. Guess we'll see. Oh, they probably still have plenty of the others. 5.56. That's been around for years, so. Hey! Well, I thought that was a loaded one. Never mind. Scratch that. Whee! I don't know how long I'm going live today. We'll probably at least sort all the stuff and see what we're at. See where we're at. Alright, let's move this 9 in closer. Stay up there, don't fall on me. It's going to make it look like I'm doing something I'm not supposed to. Alright, let's move this 9 closer. Got a lot of 9 in here. There shouldn't be any 380s in here because I didn't have 380 at the time. Haven't had that super long. Not even a year, I don't think. There's a 32. A few of those trembling around in there. In amongst the big boys. Trembling. Woo! Gonna have some recyclables in here. Yep, there's another 22 that's still good. Yeah, isn't it kind of hard to find this 577 or no? Oh, that was a 32, right? I just threw a 32 in there. Right there. There should be. Yep. 765 Brian, yep. I'm trying to think even if my local gun and pawn have any 277 Fury. Because they have all sorts of ammo in there. Because people bring in ammo for pew-pews they sold and don't have it anymore. So they sit on it for what? 21 days to make sure it's not stolen. And then resell it. We're getting there, guys. Get down to the bare bones of the 22 and the 22 mags on the bottom just staying there. We don't need to sort those out. Just got to pull the 9s and the 32s out. There's a lot of 22s in there. Hey, there's a Colts floating around. A lot of 22 and 22 mag. Oh, there's a 5.7. Let's see here. Chat Dyer, you guys just not talking. You don't like me anymore. You got offended. You know why? The conspiracy theorist isn't in here, Mr. 12th. 12th isn't in here, that's why. He's chilling at somebody else's right now. See, a lot of conspiracy is real. Es la verdad, is the truth. Yep, there's another little 5.7 and a 32. Let's see here. A company called MeDefense makes the Venom brand cartridge. Its factory head stamp is VNM. Oh, yeah, I had a few of those. VNM. Yeah. Thanks for looking that up. Yeah, I mentioned how I didn't know what that one was. There's another 32 right here. Throw that one in there. I don't remember hearing that one before. VNM. It's right here. The primers are a brass color and they have a teeny dot compared to the rest. I think the surface must be harder compared to some of these other ones, or a lot deeper. Could have been a different firearm too. Yeah, because they're not quite as deep as the GFL, which is Fiocchi. They're a little less. Yeah, not quite as deep. I don't know where I got those. There might have been something I got from Nevada when I was driving through when I lived in Cali. Shh, don't tell anybody that. You just told the whole world, dummy. The little baby 32. Put those in the oddball bin. There's another loaded 32 that didn't fire. Got 2 of those I found in there. .57. Yeah, that's the one that would be probably fairly worth it. Although I have a place where I can get it 49 cents a round, 50 cents a round. I don't know. I guess you could probably make 5.7 cheaper than that. Maybe. I don't know what powder you'd use. I got to do some research on that. For 5.7. Well, we're just about all. There's another loaded 22. It's been already nicked twice, though, and didn't go off. Huh, there's a 22 mushroomed. Must have been a hollow point. Stop by to leave a like. We were just talking about you. It made him come forth. I said, it's quiet in here because the conspiracy theorists, me and you, we're not talking. Right, a problem. YouTube don't like how I typed it at first. Really? Not a problem. Okay, gotcha. All right, there's another 9 chilling in here. There's another loaded 22 that's not tipped, so that one's good. There's another 22. It is nicked, but just once. We'll retry that one. There's a 32 auto. There's another 22 in here loaded. Another one. Both of those are perfectly fine. There's 9 chilling yet. This is pretty much done. There's another 22 not hit. Not sure how those got in there. Another 32. And one lousy 9 still not wanting to hop out. He's like, no. Oh, that was another loaded 22, wasn't it? Could have been a 22 mag. Oh, there's a 32. Little bugger. Pretty much all just, oh, there's a, from a shot shell or a stinger. It's got that's from a stinger, CCI. Well, could be a shot shell. Alright, that's just brass. 22 brass. Hey, what's up, D? DV, how's it going? What you doing? We're sorting brass. You can lead fill, trim them, resize 5.7 brass to make projectiles for British 303. Projectiles? Oh, I heard about that. For the 5.7s? Yeah. I heard about that. I forget. It was online. I saw someone doing it. Because these 5.7 slides right into 303 Brit. Which, I got one of them chilling in this bin here. I got one 303 Brit. Where's that rimmed one? That's not a 30-30. That's a 270. I got one in here because I saw it earlier. Right there's a 303 Brit. And yeah, look. There's a 303. 5.7 slides right into it. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Have they tried it with a loaded one? Where you put a loaded 5.7 in there? It'd be like 2 projectiles in one. Bing bong! Thing would be a steam demon, probably. Speed demon. Dude, that fits right in there. Of course, it's got a shiny film on the 5.7. But yeah, if you put your stuff in there and press it in and say it had a projectile on the tip, the thing would be moving. I have seen that, yeah. But it fits right in there. That'd be cool. Push it down just far enough so the tip of that is the same like it should be. That'd be crazy. I know, right? People's done it with shotgun shells. They'll put 22s and make their own shotgun 12 gauge. Check out Tauf Fledermaus. If you're from California, you probably have heard of him. Tauf Fledermaus. He has people send him in projectiles for 20 gauge. 22 mag. And then he reloads them. He's like, you make it, we load. All right, now we got that other box. This box up here on top. Let me bring it down. Oh, see if I got any. Oh, my back hurts. Ow. My poor back. That hurts. Stop staring at me. Don't look. Oh, this one doesn't have as much in it. Got a lot of rifle round and big cartridge rounds. 5.7 box, some 30-30 stuff. Those are for 45, it looks like. Yep. And this is something for 9, so we'll shove that in there. Let's see, 30-30, 30-30, 270, 30-30, 460 Hornady, that goes over there. 270, 460. See, this is an old one I just picked up in the boonies. I actually found this years ago when I was working. It was in the dirt, and I didn't know what it was. It's from 72, and here it's a 303 British, really old. Is that a 3030? Yeah, it is. 460. Hey, there's a 500. That goes in the other bin. I was like, how does that fit in a 460? Because it's a 500. Duh. There's some 500s. I have a die set for 500 now. Found it. There's some 38 special. There we go. Laser brass. 35 coat. Oh, that's a 500. Big boy. I love shooting 500. It is fun. I'd rather shoot the 460 though. It's a little more forgiving. Me and my dad watching him. Oh, Chow Fledermaus? Yeah. Oh, what do we got? Remember to separate out any brass that can nest slightly together, or you will have a problem separating them after they're cleaned. Yeah. Let's see. I think his YouTube channel name is Bat or something in German. Taufledermaus. Taufledermaus. And yeah, he has a picture of a bat on it. Me and my dad watching. Yeah, I really like watching his stuff. 460. I got a lot of 460 in this. Why do I got water on my hand? Oh, because my cup spilled over there and it's still wet. 270. 500. It's 460. 500 over there. Another 500. 45 coats. 2 of them. Ooh, I think I'm finding some 10 mil. Is that 10? Oh, man. There's some 9. I gotta have some 10s in here. There's from a cylinder. When you get a firearm, they put this between the cylinder and the cogs so it doesn't rotate. I've gotta have some 10s in here. A little baby 9 next to these 45, 44, and 500. 3030 Starline brass, huh? 460 Hornady. Most of my 460 is Hornady because that's what I'm able to find. 44, 460, 3030. Is that another 38 special? 357. Close. 45, 37. My dad shoots the 38 special because it's less than a 9. It's easier on his hands, his arm. There's a 308. I haven't seen that much. I don't shoot much 308, that's why. A little 32. Zero Howdy. A direct translation from German is Fledermaus. Oh, there you go. Creator, hi. What we got? Did I miss something? Ugh. Hey, Russell. I'm back, Jerome. Hey, welcome back. Oh. Zero Howdy, hi, Eastern. But yes, it means bat and hi, Russell. How many rounds? What's up, Liz? How many rounds of ammunition do I need to bring to go hunting in 2 weeks? Thinking about bringing 4,000. What are you hunting? Zombies? If you're a good shot, you should only bring a box of 20. I brought 40 when I went hunting. There's a Blazer 38 specials. If I recall, I brought 40 of 30-30 and 308 just in case I shot that or the 270. I think I brought 40 of each of those too, roughly. But I didn't even use those. I only brought the 30-30 where I was actually hunting. The rest stayed in my car. It was just too closed in to use anything bigger than the 45. Well, there's a 303 British. To use the everything was close in. You had to use a 30-30. Is that another 32? No, that's a 9. 500. Yeah, 500. Look at that. 460 fits right in a 500. Look at that. Is that a Casull? No, it's a Colt. 45 Colt. There's another 500. 5.7. How's Liz doing, by the way? 357 man. Ooh, there's a projectile from a 357. Looks like just chilling in that box. 22. Turtles and snakes. Oh yeah, you'd need more if you're doing that, or like iguanas. Look out for Frontier Brass. It's Hornady budget ammo, and the brass is made by Lake City. So it's good stuff then? I don't know if I've ever bought Frontier. It's been on sale many a times. Liz, what are you hunting? Yeah, must be using 22 LR. Liz says, good. 454 Casull, that goes with my 460. So I don't shoot it a lot. I don't have a lot of it. Although my local gun shop just came out with a whole bunch of them. Gun and Pawn. They have a whole bunch of double tap for $28 a box of 20. That's a good price for 454 Casull. It's just over $1 a round. $1.28 a round for a 454 Casull. You can't load it for that cheap. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, what are you using for getting turtles and lizards? Is that what you said? I like 2,200,000 beans worth of. Wow. Got to get up in a few hours for work. Y'all have a great night. Thanks, Dave, for coming by. I appreciate it. Eastern, a little sarcasm. Yep. You should only need 1 or 2 boxes unless you like the sound of gunfire, which I do. So you should bring 8K rounds. Yep. Yep. Oh, there's a 44 mag. That's an old 22 one there. Whoops, wrong box. Where'd that little one go? That's supposed to go in the brass recycle. I stuck it in the rifle round.
Oh well.
We gotta sort through that again anyways. 460. 30, 270, win. Win what? 45 coat, 460, 45 coat. As you can tell, I like 460. I got a lot of it. 357 mag, 30. It's fun shooting that. See, look, there we go. There's one nesting inside. It's probably a 9 or a 45. Yep, 45 Winchester. 45, what do you call it? Auto. Fits right in there. Need a box for the 357 mag. It's just piling up on the floor here. We'll probably have 100 rounds of it here to reload. Finding a lot of 30 too. 44. That's Starline brass, but some older stuff. Oh, no wonder it's 44 special. It looked a little bit different. I was like, that looked weird. 454 Casull and 500. There's a 10. Yay! I found one. Just one. 44 mag, 45. I found one 10 mil, guys. 44 mag. Is that another one? Oh yeah, there's another one. Yay! From Ammo Incorporated. 32. Got something in there. It's a 22. Hey, Eastern. And I'm proud to be an American. Liz, you in Florida? Nope. The ammo I'm using is $50 a box. Turtles and Snakes using my Taurus. Taurus what? What's the caliber? I'm using $50 in a box. Liz, you Florida? Nope. They need to make a robot like a Coinstar to sort brass. Just pour and wait. With a little fee would be fine. I like going to the range too. The hills are alive with the sounds of freedom, freedom, freedom. You're getting a robot, yeah. I might have got $1 billion idea. Sounds like Judge Dredd. Haven't seen that in forever. 44 special. I gotta load those for my dad. Here's a 32. Actually, no, he's never shot 44 special. Well, maybe years ago when he was little. I'm not sure if he ever shot my grandpa's 44 Magnum or not. That my grandma has. That'll eventually be mine. I'm next in line for it, so. There's a 32 auto, and it fits right inside of a 9. Did I do that right? I think so. 30 and a 45 coat. Oops, wrong one. Five, 7. I'll probably have about 200 5.7s over there. Definitely 100. Is that another 10 mil? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Ah, wow. I have 200 or 300 rounds of 45 Colt over there. Never seen turtles being hunted. Dumb autocorrect. What happened? Might have got a $1 billion idea. Yep. Never been turtle hunting. What 44 mag does your grandmother have? It's a it's about a 1953, 54 Ruger Blackhawk. Russell, people hurt turtles on YouTube a lot. Yeah. Hurt. Zero is going to lose his cool with audio correct. Now it's autocorrect messing him up, not YouTube kicking him out. And this is how people eat snappers. They do, yeah. I hear they're pretty good. I've never had turtle. Never had turtle, not yet. One of these days. I only found 2 10 mils in there so far, and we're almost done with the box. Well, I'm getting a lot of 45 ACP too. I like it. The least amount is probably 44 mag. Oh, no, it'd be 500. It'd be 500. Because I have more 460 than 500, and I have more 460 than 44 mag. Because I already loaded a lot of 44 mag. And 357. Hey, I think I found another 10. Yeah. We got to try out that 10. Maybe we'll do that tonight on the stream. I have not done any 10 yet. Because I couldn't find the brass. Hoping I'd find some. 44 Special and 44 Magnum right there. Gotta correct the dumb tube. Yep. Yeah, Zero, it's super annoying. Turtles are good. Turtles are good. Creator, I had turtle soup in Florida. Or new model 3-screw Blackhawk. Oh, it's not the new model. It would be the old model. It's from 53, 54. So he got it when he was in his 20s, right before he married his my grandma. Those are Casuls. He almost shot her one time accidentally. He got married in his 30s, late 20s, early 30s. And he was hearing all this racket in the kitchen, so he walks out with his 44 Magnum, and here it's his wife. It's like, oh, sorry, forgot I was married. He got married real later in life, so not as late as I'll be if I eventually get married. But yeah, he almost offed his wife. 500 Magnum. There's a whole slew of shells down there. Hopefully there's a couple more 10 mils. $500, 454 Casull. I didn't realize I had that many of them. I guess I should have about 20 of them. I used up one box, I think. Or almost a full box of the 45 Casulls. 454 Casulls. My grandpa had one of those too, but the uncle got that. His was a Ruger Alaskan, I think. Got to pick up 5.56 can tomorrow. Ooh, nice. Has it got pork beans in the can? Pork beans in the can. 45. Little old 32 chilling. We're almost done with this box now. Oh, I think there's another 10. Yeehaw! Another 10. And it's got that weird impression on the back end because it's a California edition. So it's got like that weird impression. Whoops, I threw that too far. Alright, the rest are just, except this one's a little 32. Well, there's 2 of them in there, 2 32s. No, that's a 9. That one's a 32. The rest is, I think anyways, 22 mag. Oh, there's still 3 more chilling underneath the flap. All right, so we got that much 500, about 20. That much 45 Colt, which we had none before because I just loaded it. So that's about 200. Got about 300 or 400 of 45 ACP. We still got about 4,000 rounds of 9. Got maybe 60 of 357 mag. Probably 200 of 5.7. Probably about 50 or 60 of 44 mag. Probably about 50 or 60 of 460. So yeah. And we found 4 10 mils in there. Where's my marker? Somewhere I have some more 10s. There's a couple in here. This is oddballs. Here's a 10 aluminum. Hey, Easton, can you reload the aluminum? It's a 10 mil. I must have found it somewhere. Not sure about true, but groundhog, cook up, yams, and sweet potatoes. Jolly bacon, grease with a side, cornbread, and collard greens is good. Sounds like it. So it says, Easton, your groundhog must be different from our prairie dogs. Because if you eat our prairie dogs, it would make you crazy sick. You start going chirp, 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 like they do when danger comes by. Oh, somebody's over here. Sorry, Gunnerman. Your socks look like mine. Yeah, nice socks. What, with a hole in it? Yeah, I got a hole in the one. You can reload aluminum, but it's not recommended. It looks like a once fired. I must have found it elsewhere. It's a CCI NR 10 millimeter auto. We'll stick it up there with the other 10s, and I think I've got maybe 2 more 10 mils up here. There's one there. I should have more than that, but I don't know where they are. That's my 38 Smith & Wesson. This is 38 Super, which I don't even own. I found it out in the desert. There's a 10. Yep, there's another 10. And we might have one more maybe? Most of these are Makarovs in here. Or 380s. A couple 25s and some 32s. Or these oddball 25 35s. I need to get some for those. There's the Tuckeroff. Little old Tuckeroff. Ding dong. Non-reloadable. Yeah, see, that's what I always was told too. Should say NR. Oh, it does say NR. Yep, I reloaded aluminum cases once when fired. It's stupid then. So don't do it since it's 10 millimeter. I mean, I'm not going to risk my nice fancy Glock I paid a lot of money for it to go kaboom. Yeah, it's aluminum. See this? See the trash can over there? Look, ready? Here it is. Bye. Ain't chance of my 650 cheeseburger pew for that. All right, I think that's all the 10 because this is another 38 Super. Yeah. All right, let's set up for the 10. Let's see, steel, aluminum are one and done. Definitely aluminum. I don't know about steel. I think steel is a little more so. Oh. All right. This thing's a mess up here right now, though, because I didn't have it set up for this. Let's put these 38s down here. Grab the 40 projectiles. I've never even opened those up yet, I don't think. Where's the 10 mils? Let's see. I was going to say, that's the 500, which it just blew off the top when I went to move it. Ding dong. Here's the 10. Oh. All right, let's move some of this stuff out of the way. I think I have powder for 10. Pretty sure. More 357 mag. Here, let's unhook you guys. It's dangerous proposition to reload aluminum case. That's why I'm just like, I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to toss it. Steel, I think, is a little bit, you could maybe do once or twice, probably. All right, let's move you guys here closer in. There we go. And we'll move this, if anybody's watching over here on Twitch, we'll move you up to the bench where you guys normally chill. Just don't get motion sickness. Here you go. I got a setup for the 10 mils. I've never fired those in here. Or reloaded them in here, so. Yep, always check case heads for NR stamp. That's exactly what it says on it, NR. So I'm like, if that's what that means, non-reloadable, we ain't reloading it. Also, Dad will reload your steel case unless you want to go down an obnoxious rabbit hole. Don't try it. Well, it sounds like to me like they don't stretch right. Be right back. Another phone call. Okay, no worries. I don't think they stretch right. So we had our 45 ACP on us while we were shooting. We had these Burns deep hollow points. They're TAC PT. They're solid copper. Use some nice ammo right there. TAC X PD. Defense ammunition. We emptied the box of the TSX. I got one full one for hunting, so that's 20 rounds. That's all we need, folks, hopefully, for the piggies. I only can get one, so at least that's what they say. All right, that's a Makarov and 380s. We'll keep that in there. Sitting like that kind of put a kink in my back again. All right, where's that one for? Here it is, for the 9s. That goes in there. This one goes in there. Don't need the 9s anymore. Oh, whoever's watching on Twitch, this box is in the way. Sorry. Sorry, mate. There we go. That's a 9. That's the crimp, and the other one is a. Hey, I got a question for you, Eastern. Steel case needs special dies and press, hand press. They can quick stuck. Yeah, I would think so. What is a? I have a weird die here. I don't remember what it was for. It was called a. Where's that at? Was it in my 45 Colt, I think? Here it is. So I got these weird dies. What is a 45 Colt Carbo? It's a RCBS. I have two of them. RCBS. I have two different dies that say Carbo on them. 45 Colt Carbo. What's that for? It looks very similar to a Cedar. A Carbo. I've got an idea what it is. I'm thinking it's the old style 45 Colt, how it puts the crimp real low. That's what it almost looks like because the line's way down in there. 45 Carbo. Right here. It's RCBS. Not sure. Let me look it up. The die number is 59. FL59. Carbo FL59. Because then it has this other one that's the normal Colt seat, number 3. And then it has, the 45 Colt, the D-primer and case ejector. Sorry, case filler, whatever you call it. Fixer-upper. Sounds about right. Fixer-upper. All right, let's do a couple, let's get this set up for some 10s, huh? I think I got the right powder. I should double check before I set the whole thing up. My book's getting all mixed up. I'm back. I got like 4 phone calls back to back. Gotcha. Let's see what they say for 10. I might have the right powder. I might not. We shall see. It's probably right after 9 mil. 10 auto. 10. There we go. What weight are these? 135s. Jacket of Hall points. These are flat nose. Let me open that up. These are flat nose though, not jacketed hollow points. for 135s. They're 40 caliber. Because 10s are 10 and 40, same diff. All right, I've never actually opened these up yet. I got this for about $100, 1,000 projectiles. Same with the 357 Magnum 38s. Those hollow point ones. Yeah, these are round nose. RD, round nose, or RN, round nose. Oh, don't those look pretty? Don't they look pretty? See, RCSB says it's a RCSB carbide full-length FL size die used for straight-walled pistol cartridges to eliminate the need of case lubricant. Okay. So is it for... I mean, it wouldn't be for sizing it, because that's what you'd use the other one for. At least I would think so. But look, Purry. There's a lot in there. There's only 1,000 in there? It looks like more than that. This is 1,000. Rainer Ballistics. All right, let me see if I got the right powder. For 120 grain I do. Those are 135s. And for 140 grain I do. What's the difference of powder? Then I can maybe put it in the center of the two. And then they have it for the 150. So we can find the average of those three and it should be good. That's where it's lighter for the other one. Those are Raptor rounds? Bar Attack XP, Barnes. 6749. Those are really light. Let me make sure these are the right size projectiles first. I mean, they're supposed to be 40, but... .399, so yeah, they're 40. 995. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. So we have 6. We should have way more than 6 to reload of those, but hey, as it is what it is. It is what it is. Looks like carbo is short for carbide die. Oh, there you go. It's an expensive full-length sizing die. Hey, I got one. It's for 45 coat. All right, so it looks like I should have the right powder for this. It's already what's in there. It's a very common one I've been using for all sorts. It won't be the best because there's others that are better, but it should work. So this is 6, that is 5, 6, 5, 7, 6, 7. 6, 7! Oh. Whoops. Six point. All right, middle of all those would be about 6162. We'll do a variety, and I'll do testing on both of them, but I need to get a chronograph. Need to get a chronograph, folks. Definitely. You're not done. You still need to do more. You need to do 0.1 yet. There we go. All right. What's the measurement of a flat nose? 1.25. All right, let's hopefully these work. These were lightly used dies. RCBS black case. Oh, instead of the green. Sounds fancier. So go ahead and set it up for sizing your brass and enjoy the convenience of carbide die. Right? All right, we'll see. Let's get some case lubricant on these. Got to take the die off. What was this one for? This is for 9mm. Stick that in here. Whee! What I like about Lee's, they already have the die. This is number 19 die. Well, that's number 19 die as well. How does that work? Use the same size die? It does, but this one's got a little junk in it. That's interesting. Use the same size die. 19 for 10 and 9s. All right, it needs adjusted a little bit farther down. A little bit more. Must have a slightly different press. And a little more. One that wasn't quite as tall as this one. And a little bit more. There we go. We're right at the edge, I think. We need a little, just a ticky tick. Right there. It's a little bit too tight though. Right there. Oh yeah. That should do it. Well, you know what? I think this takes large pistol primers. I'm pretty sure. It looks like it. Let me see. I got one sitting here. Let's see if it fits. Let's see if it fits, mate. Whoa there. If we don't keep dropping it. Yeah, shell holder. Yeah. What did I say? Case holder? Yeah, those take large pistol primers. The 10 mil does. I guess that's where the bridge is. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I already used 1, so we need 5. It's expensive to set up, but I like how the Dillon presses, you can just swap the tool head. But you have to buy a tool head and dies for each one you want set up. Oh yeah, it's more for like if you load a lot of that specific caliber. Well, at that point, you might as well get a progressive press. You might as well get a progressive press then. Where you got the multiple head on top that rotates. You said the same die, so I was confused. Yeah, I meant to say same case holder or brass holder. Number 19 is for 9 mil. At least that's what came in the kit. As well as for 10 mil. It came with the same, like the Lee came with a 10. Yeah, I just got these dies off of Amazon. They're lightly used. The case opener, or whatever you want to call it, the D-primer and case fixer-upper. Except I dropped my... I dropped the primer, and I don't know where it went. I've done that to 3 of them so far. Here's one from the other day, but that's a small pistol. At least I found that one. These are large pistol. All right. Yeah, take a look at the primers, guys, on these used ones. It's got a weird punch in it, probably because it's from California. They have like that weird mark they make on them. Like marked firing pins. It's kind of weird. The one an RCSB shell holder and the other is a Lee shell holder. Let me see. I don't remember where I got this 19 from because I have 2 sets of 9s. Possibly. This one's definitely a Lee and it's shaped different. Like the Lee has these little grooves that do like a nice sweep versus the other one I have, they're straight in. So you have to slide it in directly straight. Otherwise, if you don't get it just right, you'll not be able to get it nice. So that one's probably an RCBS, sorry, which sounds bad. Very bad. I don't say bad words. All right, I need one more since I actually dropped that one. So we can open this one up and put that one in here because we found it. And take one more out of these, just one. One tender little primer. One tender little primer, mate. Just says I have a 9mm that leaves primer stamps like that, all in gun design. Well, I thought it was something to do with the liberal states like California. All right, we should be good there. That one's an old one. This is that 10mm from Cali. The other one sounds like it might be a Hornady shell holder. The straight one Yeah, see, look. This one's got straight wall. See, it goes straight in and you're done. The 19. Versus this 19, that's a Lee. It's got sweeping so you can slide it in more easily. And honestly, the finish is nicer on the Lee. The other one, you can still see tool marks from the machine. That's the one I was using on the 9, which has some junk in it since I've been using it on the 9 a lot. In the groove, there's some guided beach. That's probably why I was going offset a little bit, because the junk was getting built up in there. Here we go. She be clean. She be clean. All right. If you're interested in my buddy has a ton of shotgun wads, he offered me. I can't really be bothered to load shotguns. I have about probably 200, 300 myself. I don't have anything to load them. I don't have a shotgun press, so RCSB will say RCSB. Yeah, this does not say. Just says 19. The other one says 19 as well, but all right, this is the setter. And then this one's the crimp. 10-4 it says on it. Oh yeah, for 10 and 4. Yep. All right. We have 6 projectiles. What was the final measurement of that one? 1.25. Although these are pretty short. So my guess is they're going to be less than that. Could be Lyman. Lyman? Yeah. Obviously the box I have it set in is a Lyman, but I got the tools out of RCSB, but I don't remember where that came from. It was a mixed set of a whole bunch of stuff I got. Where's my measurer? Right on the money. 1, 2, 4, 7, 5, and it's supposed to be 1, 2, 5. So it's right there. All right, we'll do 2 of this. And then 0 out. No, stop. Yep, with a very straight front on it. Yeah. Thing don't look very nice. All right, those are those 2. These, I need a holder for these. Here we go. And I need a piece of paper to write down what load I'm putting in those ones. So 135. Bullet grain. They don't fit in a 9mm case. At least not this one. Fit in that one, maybe. If I push on them, and they just stay there. All right. Fold this paper up and put it between those 2. Okay. There's only 4 of you in here. Yep, 17 likes. Yeah, it's just a slow one today. All right, and then we'll do 2 of them at 5/8. That's another one of them. There's an old Lee holder. They had straight wells. Oh, could be. Because I have a couple Lees, I thought. Some older Lees. Well, here's one right here. That's an old Lee set. The old square clear ones. It's for 357 mag, I think. Let's see, that's 9 mil. And this one says 45 Colt Carbo again. That's the other Carbo. But it has this weird... The shell holder is unique. It's got like a pin you stick it in. That's the other Carbo I saw. And this one is, I think, a bullet setter. Lee 9mm G2. Whatever that means. But the box said 357.38. It also says 45 Carbo. So that's what, oh, it's a 45, or 30, it says 38, 357 crimp, but how come on the top it says 9? Who knows? What's up, Shrek? Hi, I drive my snowmobile. Nice. This is the Lee Quick Drill brass holder with a pin. Yeah, that one is. It's Jen. What's going on? We are doing a couple 10 mil projectile fitments. We're having a little bit of a fit for them to stay where I want them to. Because I don't have an expander for these. Okay. They're not very tall for me to hold them nice and tight. Gotta love it. Not really. Okay, that is not correct. When in doubt, dump it out, and so we did. That's not gonna work. Let's see, that might work to expand them. Let me see. So we gotta hit the hay. See you, Eastern. Thanks for coming by. Arctic 340. Snowmobiles are fun. I saw on Neo they make track kits for dirt bikes that make it even more super fun too. Yep, I've heard about that. Here we go. That does the trick. I figured it would. Learn something new every day. Let me expand these two out yet. I figured a crimp would also expand them if you're not putting pressure on them. And sure enough, it does. I like it. Why is it not putting the right amount? Oh, there. I'm going to smash my toes with that. See Eastern, have a good one. Yep. Probably extremely expensive, though. Did you see the one Westland Chapman just put on a Corvette? I just saw it this morning. That thing is cool. He put tracks and little skis on the front. Westland Chaplin. Something like that his name is. There we go. That's what you're supposed to do, brother. That's what you're supposed to do. That's way better. All right, I think that one got a little damaged. Yeah. It's more like a hollow point now. Let me shut this off because I was going to do a third load for those. I need to get a chronograph. Looks like a decent Coldwell is about like maybe 170. Something like that. All right, now we need to do that third load. Yeah, okay. We have a low, medium, and high is what we're making. Go to bed 12th. Where's he at? Is he here? I didn't see him. Did I not push all messages? Man, I hate that when I do that. Got to turn in, but wanted to pop and say hello. Thank you. Thank you, Jen. Appreciate it. Favorite type of transportation? I mean, there's not a lot of people that ask it, but okay. Put it on the top there. Okay, these are going to be the hot ones, these two. Hot ones. It's the hottest it shows. Well, no, they might have some hotter ones here. That's 6-1, 5-5, 5-2, 5-1. All up to 220 grains. Wow, that's some grainage there for a projectile. Like the actual projectile flying through the air. Motorcycles are fun. I think so too. I've only driven one motorcycle, but a decent amount of dirt bikes. Jen Creator, how's it going? Her real name is Jen, but she has Hen Hoss there. Prefer dirt bikes though because I don't trust other drivers. That's true. That is true. All right. Well, we only had 6 to reload unless we did an aluminum one, which we're not. All right. Let me write out what's on those ones. Then we gotta crimp them. Good old crimpy crimp. All right, we should be able to shut these off. This thingy. You shred that Nar Creator. What? All right, crimpy crimp. The hen is in the house. Yep, Jen the hen. Jen the Hen Hoss is in the house. Making havoc. Okay, that ain't working. It's just pressing it in. I'm not supposed to do that. This is a crimp, as far as I know. Not a setter. Do I have it adjusted wrong? Because it's pushing it in. We don't want that. Jerome, yep, that's my name. That bleaked to me all the time. What's up, 12th? He's back. Look who's back. Back again. House means horse. Hen horse. Oh, in German? When I click on stream, it started from the beginning for some reason. What? Let's see, are you in the live portion, Hen? Yeah, she is. Yeah, that's not coming out. We'll do a couple more whacks. Yeah, that one's not coming out. That one's not coming out, folks. She's in there tight. I have to use a bullet puller on that one. She'd be tight. Some reason, unless I'm doing something wonky here, things not working. I think I have it pushing too hard. Yeah. Something, which I can adjust that here. Yep. The top portion. That's just pushing them in more. We can't have that. I mean, they're in there tight, so it's not like they don't need crimped. It's just, why is my crimper not working like a crimper? It's acting like it's too big for it, like it's for a 9 mil. Maybe that's why they returned it. I mean, it says right on it, it's for a 10 and a 40. It says Lee 1040 F5. But it's acting like it's not a crimper, but an expander. That's what it looks like, which I did use it for an expander, but it ain't coming out. Real Macy-like. She put the no-no juice, no-no sauce in it. Just got crazy with the spaghetti. It felt like a big boy. JPREIM. This one got over pushed in, unfortunately, and it won't come out. Favorite type of transportation is astral projection. I feel like YouTube just has T against me. But not the Y. Well, because that one's the setter, yeah. That's weird. Well, we only got one on the hot side of what I was going to do. The second one, I can't get the tip out to reset it. So, yeah, I don't know if we can shoot that one. That'd be really high pressures. We don't want to do that. Anyways. All right, we're going to shut off the Twitch and Rumble stream. Thanks for coming by. Remember, you can never go wrong. Do what's right. And through Jesus Christ is the way to salvation. Appreciate you guys. All right. Hopefully they could hear me okay over there. Time to get hammer puller and whack it. Yeah, I've got a whacker here, or a taper crimp 45. No, I need to get some 45 ACP dies. But where's my... I have one that says bullet puller on it. 308. One of you guys wanted this 375 win, right? 350, 30.6 die set. RCBS. It's only a 2-piece, this one. It's not a 3. It doesn't have the seat with it either. Where's that at? I've got a bullet puller in here somewhere. Somewhere. Got all these bins out front, so they almost tripped me up. This it? No, it's a 9 mil. What you know? Yeah, it's okay. Where's that at? No, that's the 30.6. That's the 308, and that's the 375 win. That's the 45 coat. Coat. Well. Oh, that's no bueno, Hen. Do you want me to blow your phone up with comments? Algorithm must really like those miniature pew-pews. I know, right? That one's taken off too. They like that little one. The antique one I posted, that one's kicking off too. I like that. It had 5,000 something earlier. I had a cedar die that got messed with and had to use hammer puller to get 9 rounds out to spec before I realized it. Yeah, as you saw, I stuck it in here and was whacking like crazy. It makes me think I'm going to break this little hammer. Probably making dents in the floor. And it's not going to come out. And I have a bullet puller, but I don't think it'll crimp on that. I just don't know where that is. There's some right around here, mate. Anywho, I think it's a BB. Hey, maybe. You can shoot blanks in it. No, it's real. It's from, it technically is not an antique as in by ATF standards because it's not an 1898 or older. 1899 and above needs registered. That one I got from the interwebs on GB, and it is in my name because that one's like a 1904, 1901, something like that. So it's an antique by years, but not by ATF standards. So it is registered to me. It's been restored, but it's really nice. Yes, they can. If it is older than 1899. It can. Because it's not considered a pew pew, just like black powder isn't, or BB guns and pellet guns. Yep, by ATF standards. Now, if you're in Cali, that might be shady, or New York maybe. I'm not sure what all their stuff is in that respect. Here's a 10. That's one that's a Starline brass hollow. That's a Grizzly. That one. I feel like I can have black powder revolvers in some jurisdictions. Yeah, that too. Yep. Or antique. Crazy. Might as well delete all gun laws. All against 2A. Cough, cough. I know, right? Well, we have a couple we can test out. 3 rounds. The fourth one is a little about, he gonna be burning in the fire too badly. Depends on state laws. Yes. If it's a friendly 2A state, they're not gonna, it'll be very easy to get something, but it's the other states that are the ones that aren't as friendly that are a little more picky. Although I had a friend who was a felon over in California and he had a lot of air guns, all the way up to 50 caliber. I shot his 25, or was it a 30? The thing was nice. It looked like a tactical precision sniper light. And then he also had, I think he had some black powders too. That was in Cali. I don't know if felons can have overpowered air. Yeah, they can. Yeah, they can have a 50 cal or even bigger. Probably the Zeus 70s and the new one they're coming out with that's a 90 something. That's crazy. It's like as big as your thumb. Like 90 something. That's crazy. You could take a cup, Cape Buffalo they've done with the 50s and the 70 somethings. It's almost 8K right now. My short, one with the little 22. Really? Wow. See, my other one got up to 26,000, almost 27 right now. It might have topped, which that is rare case. I have a couple little small ones too. Those AR vids look nice. Is that a J. Stevens and hand built, or did you come complete? J. Stevens. Yes, that is an AR. It is a J. Stevens. It came that way when I purchased it as an antique. It's already been refinished. That thing has a hair trigger. I only shoot 22 shorts and 22 CBs in it because it's old. You literally like press ounces on it and it goes off. My 25 rimfire is just barely less than that, and it's a Stevens as well. They are hair triggers. You breathe on them and they go off. Like, it's ounces. It's not pounds. It's ounces. I wish I had something to measure it. As you can tell on that short, the second time I pulled the trigger, I literally just touched it, and it went off. That is fun to shoot, that little thing, because I do it one-handed a lot. And hearing it on steel with shorts or even the CBs is just like ding, ding, ding. It's hilarious because the shells are like that long and the CBs are like no sound at all. The shorts are a little more, but yeah, you wouldn't need earplugs with the CBs. Those are quiet. The DBs are so low on that thing. But yeah, it's a J. Stevens AT, if I recall. A&T, which is so is the 25 I have over here. That is an antique. It's from like 84, 86. 1886. But yeah. Anywho, well, y'all, we're probably going to hang up for the night. Hang up our cat for the night, as they say. Been 2 hours and 3 minutes, so I need to get something to eat. Well, wait, I already had something to eat. I'm hungry again, though. I had chicken strips and french fries with some cheese. I posted, and people are like, looks good. I'm sold, or something like that. Yeah, we're headed that way, Steve. Zero. Looks nice. I have 2 similar to it. I built both of them. They're Colt pistols. The one has 4 barrels. Oh, I've been looking for one of those pepper box 4-barrel thingies. The one was a 32 rimfire, and the other one was a 25, I think, rimfire. They're outrageous. They go for like over $1,000 or more, and they're not even refinished yet. That little one, that refinished one, I think I got for maybe 3.5, maybe 4. It's in really good shape. That's why. I don't know. I can't remember. That one's been like almost a year ago, that one. Close to it. But it's always in a nice carrying case, all tucked away nice. You're looking to like this group. Yeah, yep. Yeah, I would love one of those 4 barrels. But yeah, I think the ones I was looking at were either 25 rimfire or 32, which I can make 25. 32, I have to find some shells with holes in them and do some things. Yeah, I'm pretty sure but was it refinished like mine? Like it's in pristine condition, like hardly a scratch on it. Like it's nice. It's been refinished professionally. Same with the 25 rimfire. That one is too. And like not like overdone like my Schneider. That one they overdid. They worked the wood too hard on it. The 577 Schneider. Missed the old days. Yeah. Yeah. Although if you had a quarrel with somebody, you might get it in the gut with a 22 or a 32 or something. Yeah, to redo them all. Yeah, I figured. Hey, that's money right there. It ain't cheap refinishing. It takes time, like in finding parts, like these old shotguns. That one I've posted a couple videos about. One was members only for about a week, and then I just switched it over to everybody now. Parts for that one, it's an Eclipse. Can't find parts for it. It's so hard to find parts for it. The Eclipse Meteor. And finally, I'm finding more and more. I need to work on the hammers yet. And what else? I found a spring that'll work from some of my other sets. It fit in there. It's a little weaker spring, but should work. What else do I got to do? Oh, I've got to find a screw set for it to assemble the whole thing. The flat blade screws, which I found one. I had it amongst my stuff. And then I need to find the screw that goes through the back trigger plates to hold the two together and sandwich them tight in the backside. So yeah, thinking about getting them engraved, spice them up a little bit more. Possibly. There's a guy on YouTube that does engraving. I have not gotten his shorts. I don't know what happened. I used to get his shorts all the time. I loved watching him engrave those in lives. He could do that on lives. You tape the whole thing up except where he's engraving and zoom way in, and they had no issue with it. Sometimes I still did if he was too far away because they would know it's a pew-pew part. You know, it's a slide. He'd work on those 1911s and put that fancy engraving on them. Maybe you've came across it. Dude, nice scrolling and flowers and stuff. You think it looks done and he adds a couple more flute lines and you're like, yeah, now it looks even better. That finished little touch, he adds more. But yep. All right, guys. Well, we got our ammo sorted. Here, I'll show you guys what mess it looks like down here. See? Here, let me move this little dum-dum out of the way. So we got the 5.7s, the 44 mags, the 460s under it's 338 Lapua, 357 mag, 38 special, 45 ACP, 45 Colt. That's some 9mm, but it's Norma. These are oddballs like Makarov, 300 Savage, 25, 35. That's a variety of rifle rounds. That's garbage as in recycle. And under it is good old 500s. Yep, and then here's more garbage. 22s and 22 mags. Yippers. Probably seen some of it. Yeah, there you go. Well, all right. Thanks for the 20 likes. Your end probably says 21, but it'll show 20 on mine, even when I screenshot. Anyways, appreciate you coming by, guys, to Desert Armory and more. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. And we got our pig hunt starting on Saturday, so hopefully you can get some. We'll get some content for you. You can never go wrong doing what's right, as the Arms Room 24 says. And through Jesus Christ is the way to salvation. There is no other name under heaven whereby we must be saved. Appreciate you. Have a good one. Till next time, folks. See ya. Bye.